Right, everybody, welcome to NieR Replicant version 1.22474487139 ... We are done, chat, with quests, side quests. We're done for a good while. Well, I say a good while. We're done with the required side quests that I needed to do because they are potentially missable. If I go through here and show you, you can see quest completion 50%. I did one off stream. I will point out I did one off stream. Where is it? Which one did I do off stream? This one. There you go. A man in the open area near the lighthouse wanted me to procure fluorite so I can make a fashion accessory for his lover. Seems that you can find him in the Barren Temple. I went and found him, gave it to him, and he was all like, great, and he gave me 30,000 gold. And his lover seems like she's a bit of a gold digger. That's more or less all that happened there. So, 50% completion. We have done every side quest for what I would say this game is kind of like halved in terms of side quests, which makes sense with the 50%. Which means we're going to go do some stories. So today we need to go north, because we're going to the Forest of Myth. We got a very strange letter, if you remember, or Popula did. Anyway, I read it with her, and the letter was along the lines of, we need you to come invest a dream, the dream in the forest dream. So we're gonna go do that, which is up there. That's right, yes. Dream Kirby. Dream phone Kirby. Oh my god. Okay, the boar is freaking out because I missed my bridge. There we go. But yeah, this is gonna be the episode that I thought last week was gonna be, chat. Which is, we're gonna meet my favorite character at some point today, I believe. And it's going to be a very story-heavy day. I didn't realize there were so many side quests in Barren Temple, which took a lot of last week's time up. But this is going to be the oh shit, things are going to go down stream.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Don't worry, Pastry. I'm sure the seals will be safe. But yeah, we've got some story progression to be done here. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. As per usual, my Saturday has gone too fast. I didn't get anything done that I wanted to get done. I have more or less just sat around and watched streams all day. But that's okay.
Beware. Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new...
Yo, that's a big text box. I'm good. All the games are going well, so I've been big happy. Yeah, you did your late night Resident Evil yesterday. I watched that. Glad that all worked good now. Why is his voice rose in a quizzical way?
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village.
Why is it
we
so
came to see
big?
if we could help.
It's a good question. The mayor stared at Maelstrom and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Yeah, so Pastry, it's getting bigger. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
I told you some things are going to go down today. Believe me.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Maelstrom's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to Maelstrom, or to who Maelstrom had seen, what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter
I have literally just come and talked to you.
A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Maelstrom and Weiss racked their brains and could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider. Too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Hey! Listen, I am just reading the words,
It
Weiss.
has demolished it utterly.
Call me a gasbag. Irritated, Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
Hey, you fucking idiot. Fucking stupid, dumb idiot book. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Maelstrom like a contagion. Wait, said Maelstrom suddenly. Did someone say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing the startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something to dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep! Cried Weiss, suddenly blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Maelstrom's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket and flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Maelstrom. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across the lone piece of paper. For the last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the Death Dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace across his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. Mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape from the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. It was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like somebody took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want to be whole again. I just want to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Maelstrom nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Maelstrom, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Weiss. Gromar looked from Maelstrom to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The Mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said, you're right! I had no idea you were coming! The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss. And dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. Oh, shit, I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We're as eager as you to be done with this place. Mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Maelstrom and Weiss. We're all counting on you. So yeah, you might have understood what's happening by now, chat, it's turned into a text adventure. It's slowly turned into a text adventure. This is now like the second game in a row that I'm playing on a Saturday that turns into a text adventure. Coincidence, by the way. I did not know that was going to happen in No More Heroes. I did know it was going to happen here. As Maelstrom slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck with a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Maelstrom's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of this place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. John Edward, welcome to the stream. More NieR! Indeed. This is our Saturday game for the time being until it's done. I think I have obviously mentioned it on stream, what I plan on playing after this, but in theory, by the time I'm done with this, we should be ready for the Final Fantasy VII Remake DLC. That should be out. Sorry, chat, just having a sip of my water. Right, where did I get to? The deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more on the foot in any direction. Moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree. His hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor travel companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Maelstrom to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. I wonder if they'll port Final Fantasy VII Remake to other platforms. Kind of want to play it myself. I'm hoping we get a PC version of it. That'd be really cool. Like, I'd buy it again for a PC version for sure. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Maelstrom snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have the warp. Maelstrom leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How could this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the word tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. I'm glad this is a text adventure and does not have sound effects. Maelstrom slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Maelstrom could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled. Then, just as Maelstrom's ears seemed ready to tear off from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Where the fuck is Kaini in all this? Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened for the creatures of the wood. Zree, 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 zree! Shak, 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 shak. Chicky, 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 chicky. Woo, woo, wooma, woo, wooma. Shik, shicky, seek, shik, shicky, shik, shika, seek. That's a hell of a lot of onomatopoeias. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Maelstrom began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. Insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Alright chat, get your thinking caps on. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? I mean, the secret makes sense, right? 1 person with a secret is pointless because you need to share it. 2 people with a secret is ideal because you've conveyed a secret to somebody. 3 with it is dangerous because it's spreading. I mean, it could be a seesaw. Because also 1 person on a seesaw is bullshit, 2 is great, and then 3 people seems a bit wonky. I guess a secret. Seesaw also makes sense. Well, yeah, I guess it depends how we're looking at it, right? If we're looking at it from like a purely logical statement and not like a metaphorical, then seesaw would make the most sense. But a secret also makes sense. I'm gonna say secret. Inwardly furious that Weiss left him to the task, Maelstrom sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Maelstrom like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at the passing test, Maelstrom moved on with new intensity. Path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. Guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Maelstrom after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. Kinda wonder what would happen if you said seesaw. The forest has killed you. The end. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. I almost fucked all of that up, but I somehow kept it on. Smiling, Maelstrom picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. Surprise is understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. The rock finally stopped moving, sank to the bottom of the spring. The ripples it left behind came together to form words. Ah, shit. Alright, get ready, chat. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. Right? Light. Yeah. Absurdly easy! Barked Weiss. Now answer it! Maelstrom grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all, this one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight! Fucking bird! Smashes itself through the window. That is, it would definitely break glass. Unless the window was open. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst up from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. A bird quantum tunneling through the window, yeah. That's Busco. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried Maelstrom, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird. Oh, that's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Maelstrom walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape. His face was obscured by mist. Began Maelstrom. Before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up, and began speaking. Solid banging. Yeah, how you doing, Ping? I knew someone would fucking point that out. Of course it would be Ping. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon. But end the night with 3. What am I? Is this Sync's riddle? So it's a man. If it wasn't me, there would be something wrong and many people would question me. How is that? Maelstrom tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Maelstrom. Well, at least this is an easy one. Okay, right, chat. I'm happy that it's man is the final answer. However, can somebody please, because I've never seen this riddle, can somebody please explain to me what the fuck that means? I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but by the end of the night I have 3. Crawl on all 4s, eventually get up on 2 legs, and by the end we become old and hunched over with a cane. But that's not what this riddle says. I get that it's metaphorical, but it says that in the morning, so one day, in the span of one day, I have 4 legs. By noon, which is a couple hours later, I have 2, and then a few hours after that, I have 3. Right? So that's horseshit. It should not say that. It should be like, in my lifespan, I have 4 legs in, like, at the start or something, or when I'm born, 2 in the middle and fucking 3 at the end or some shit. Make a better riddle. A timeline is indeed a day. BS. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Right, man. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. Oh, he can be like, correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. Oh, it's the mayor. Oh, never mind. Well, he has a voice. You're the mayor, cried Maelstrom. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What does that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Maelstrom watched, mist seep up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. Sphinx, you fucking dumb idiot fool, please! Your riddle makes no sense. I hate you. Summoned me to write stand-up comedy. Please! Streamer friend. Now getting into riddles. When Maelstrom and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy! He cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Maelstrom's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not! The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Maelstrom withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Maelstrom filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Maelstrom cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool! Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself! Maelstrom and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss, it is the words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. But once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. First time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn. And he remembered nothing more. That actually was not supposed to be a proper yawn, but it became one. Midway through me doing a fake yawn. Sounds like this forest has something in the air and they're tripping like mad. More or less, yeah. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Aircon's going on. So I was saying this briefly in the pre-stream chat, but I've got this mesh chair now, right? When I turn the aircon on now, the aircon, like, gets all up in the mesh. Because it's not, like, being blocked. So I'm getting, like, air-conditioned back and, like, bum now. Which makes me get colder very quickly. So I don't need to put the aircon on for half as long anymore. I wish I had that. It's nice. It's a nice chair. It's, like I say, it's going to take me at least a couple of weeks to get used to the different posture I'm sitting in. I don't know how best to describe it. I feel like it's taking my breath away more in this posture because I'm more upright. And like when I get off the chair, like when I'm on the chair, I feel nice and comfortable. When I get off the chair, I can feel what it's doing to my back. Like I can feel the difference it's making to the muscles and the bones in my back. And it's like, it's forcing me to stand more upright. But it's definitely going to take me a little while to get used to the new position I sit in. Might have to get a mesh chair when I get a new one. Yeah, do some research into it, see what you want to get. I got this specifically because I spend so much time in front of the computer in general that I figured it makes more sense for me to get something that's like known to be an ergonomic thing that's maybe going to stop me having like massive back and shoulder problems like in old age. Maelstrom shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did, I'm back. He blinked once and then again as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream was spreading for our village and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. You have an electric heater now because the normal heating is still broken, but at least I'm warm, yeah. We're still in opposite world, John. Where you're heating and I'm expelling heat out of the window as much as possible, but I'm glad you're comfortable. The mayor started to stand, pardon me, and then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Maelstrom and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on his unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream, not tapped. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, did he? Is that where we are now? And then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as sealed verse. Ooh. Are we looking for that? Maelstrom and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a gold had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Maelstrom mentioned the strange man who had given them a third riddle, the mysterious words he had left with them. I once saw a vision of you. Oh, I once saw a vision of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? 1 sec, I need a snack. Ooh, what are you gonna get? I'm gonna have to sip my drink. Peppers. Suddenly a visual novel, yeah, so this portion of the game changes over to a visual novel for a bit. But we're now kind of on the wind down from that part of it. Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Maelstrom tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Oh. I guess this is me. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the Death Dream. Probably doesn't mean anything. Oh. Maybe it was him. Well, fuck it. Maelstrom gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words, and what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Yeah, I need this aircon on for like maybe like 5 minutes tops. And I'm getting cold because it's blowing directly on my back. Obtained a sealed verse! Yay! Dark execution magic. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Well, we currently have...
Sealed verse. That didn't take much effort.
We currently have the fists move and the shooty move.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Yeah, we currently have this. And then lasers. But we have a ton to pick from. We have Dark Blast, which obviously we got equipped. Dark Phantasm, which I've not used. I don't know if that's doing anything. I think you have to get the enemy in the circle for that. So it's probably not going to work. Snack became coffee. It brew. How we do? We're out of the little whatchamacallit visual novel. Dark Lance, which we obviously use at start. Dark Gluttony, absorb magic attacks. Dark Wall. This is our new one we just got. So, do I want to use this over Dark Hand? I do like Dark Hand. It does a lot of damage and it knocks people back. But this one has a lot of spread. And I believe this one in mid-air is pretty good, if I remember rightly. Whereas a lot of the ones in mid-air miss. I think I'm going to stick with Dark Hand for now, though. Yo, says Matt. How you doing? Welcome in, dude. Welcome to the stream. Now, I warned people at the start that I'm going to be going and saying a lot of stuff about Final Fantasy XIV, and the fan fest is happening right now. Now, with Matt here, I played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV with Matt in the past. So, hey Matt, have you seen the new class that came out? Or the new class that got announced. Good, thanks, buddy. How we doing? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. This is going to be a very story-heavy NieR stream today, which is good.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Oh boy. Lots of reading coming up, chat. One is a healer, right? Yeah, so Sage was announced back in February, I think it was. They announced yesterday during the keynote for FanFest new melee DPS, Scythe user called the Reaper. Can pull out a like a void scent demon thing that fights for them as well. Alright, we're gonna end at the dream.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Oh, also they're doing male Vieira as well, Matt. And female Hrothgar, but not at launch. Apparently male Vieira is going to be at launch, but female Hrothgar is going to be coming later. We're going to lose Tom, that Sage... We're going to lose Tom, that Sage class. We're going to lose Tom, that Sage class, so you'll become mech and never look back. Lose Tom to that? Is that what you mean? I mean, I don't blame him. It looks cool. I cannot type. That's all good. I honestly think Sage looks cool, but the Scythe seems cool as hell. Damn. Yeah, have a look on the official Final Fantasy YouTube channel. There's a little trailer up. I think I'll stay away from the male bunny, though, yeah. I like that they're doing it, though. Options, obviously, is always nice, like, giving people the opportunity to do so. But it's, the Vieira are, like, a female only in other games, or, well, not only, but the female Vieira are the only ones who go out and do anything. The males are just kept behind. But, they're almost like an Amazonian race. They're, like, powerful warriors and hunters and stuff. And the male Vieira, from what I've seen, are very lean, kind of effeminate. So it kind of plays into that quite well. And it's going to fill in a certain, like, niche of people, right? Perhaps I should spend less time complaining, more time getting on the mission. Yes, yes. Oh god, here we go. That's me breathing. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. If we make lion women, they gotta be bigoo. Yeah, they almost certainly will be. Massive. Massive, mate. You got, like, the female cats already, right? Mikotes. Make no sense to make a really feminine lion woman. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge playing about, and light has no place in here. Wind is forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single click of a clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My saviour! I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help, I laugh, I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me! I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me! Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy, me, and a floating book, that's wise, before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain. I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking my hands, covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Maelstrom. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. One known as Maelstrom extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. And my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom. My ears are as keen as ever and recognize the staccato sound of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. Force my eyes open, we see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. So much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If you do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but we are your only hope to survive this place. Time, the long-forgotten friend, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter the cost. Castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like an endless entrails of a giant. Gross. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Oh, the music's kicking in. Oh, that's me. And proceed north. I had to pick that. Didn't realize. Furby, welcome in. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come across a shapeless mass of grey matter. It has been shoved against the side of a wall, and despite my fever, I think the outlines of a door just beyond. I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled up these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound. Whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Like that. And then my mind grants me merciful of blackness. I find myself opening a door and leaving the most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed east. And then north. And then north again. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so I turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. Styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It's constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. A stunning costume even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I'm struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend my single finger towards the painting, I'm gripped by the most unpleasant feeling. We're gonna go to Aria Armness painted world. You got the coffee? Very nice. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? Fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of cloth lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs as depicted in the portrait. I've been admiring a row of corpses blocked from a view of portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors, proceed south. Then we go east. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rest china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each of them holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, and they're all invited guests. As are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made their homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This one splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. Take a moment to steady my shaking hands and then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat, up the back, down the arms. This explains the colour of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it's a simple task to envision the agonizing screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was their punishment. though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I actually sneaky be right back as the text started and it's still going. Yeah, no, this portion of the game is, so, well, NieR in general. Galgorax, welcome in, my dude. This portion of the game, but NieR in general, like NieR Automata as well, does it quite a bit, but more so in NieR Replicant and Gestalt, the one I played. It likes to change what type of game you're playing at parts. Like it likes to mix up, you know, the style of gameplay. So you might turn into like a bullet hell shooter for a bit, side-scrolling platformer. This is a portion of the game where it goes into what do we call it? I remember that in all yeah. This is a portion of the game where it goes into a light novel. Also, Simon, welcome in, Nastrand UK. I still have to play this one myself, so I might look away at some parts. Galgorax, no worries, I understand. Squint down the dim corridors. We're gonna go west, and then we'll go south, and then west again. The water has risen to my chin and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. You dumb bust! Shouts Maelstrom. That's me. Can we get it to turn into a visual novel and a dating sim? I wouldn't be shocked if there is a portion of this game that is a dating sim. He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Vice, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It's already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. So I went the wrong way, chat. Let's try that again. Wait. Can I try that again? Is she just dead? Was it you? It was you. Okay, it was you. How are you meant to know? So, this game is not without its faults. There is no real, like, clue to this. It's more or less a trial and error, from what I remember. Is there a 1 million polygon booty in this one too? Yeah, Kiney, probably, actually. No, you said that. Death Dream walkthrough, let's have a look. I wanted to go through it once on my own and just see what happened. But we're gonna do the thing. It's fine. Let's have a look. Selections you need to make are north, east, north, east, north. There we go. Now let's do it properly.
This person.
There's a ton of stuff you can see in here if you go to different directions.
Yeah, that way, yes.
Pressing the button. There we go.
I'd say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should...
Alright. North, east, north, east, north, chat. Easy to remember. However, we're going to need to get to the first one. We did all this already. There we go, right. North. Did this. Corpses, crumbling corpses. Okay. East. North. East. The end of the path, I find myself in Great Hall. I've only the time to rain. Comfort the waterlogged red carpet beneath my feet. Is that? But yeah, there you go. It's a dining table. I actually got pretty close. North. Against all hope, I literally fucked it up on the last bit, chat. I went west. Then I went south. Then I went, like, west again or something. If I'd have gone north on that final selection, we'd have done it first time. One direction until you're out instead of running in circles, probably, yeah. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down! Someone cries, so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Maelstrom and Grimoire Weiss, I slam my body against the fixed, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. Clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west we can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and I sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asked Weiss. Then you are a woman, madam. I am. I proffered her to a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Maelstrom is disappointed and that the torn dress will be given no further subscription, but he hides it well. How dare you, Gabe? What are you saying? Hey! No! Game. You fucking... Don't you put this on me. I said nothing of the sort. Basically head in one direction. Ah yes, a book slapping themselves against the door. Yeah, that'd be good. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. Fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro and from the broken windows. Castle's dead have awakened to their new life. As shades. That's right, chat. Shades are dead people.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
I'm surprised we got as close as we did in the first go. Really. We were one choice wrong out of all the choices we made. Alright, this one.
And another victim.
I'm not going to read what this one is until we fail it. So I honestly don't remember.
Like you would be into all this word stuff, Weiss.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Deadman, that's right. We became Deadman briefly. For sure. By the way, chat. I don't like the new Discord logo. Just saying. It's kind of weird. Also, this has got a very good song in the background right now. So I'm going to enjoy this. A colony of massive sculptures is visible in the distance. Their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Maelstrom had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in. Oh, is it different? It has a new logo? Still haven't seen the new logo yet? Yeah, do a little Google search. They changed the font. It looks stupid. And they changed the little Discord thing. They said they changed the Discord thing to look less like a controller, but it looks more like a controller now. Do not like it either, but apparently the old one was asymmetric. Yeah, it looks more like a controller, right? Than it did before. Which I don't understand what that reasoning is. They were like, we want to try and get away from just being a gaming thing. We want to be more like for everybody. So we want to get away from our mascot looking like a controller. That can't be real. They have to be trolling. It was in an interview. How does the font look less gamey? Honestly, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
Oh, voice acting?
What do you think, Weiss?
As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
He said. Oh. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Maelstrom nodded and wiped the sweat from his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. Boy, had never been so thirsty. Looks like they gave an intern too much power. Intern San. Intern Kun. You're gonna get fired. Why even bother, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just to drum up some, like, news, or fuck knows. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. Heat reflected from the road made Maelstrom lightheaded. It sure did. I feel that. His feet hurting, fucking hell, hurting, he crouched down to rest. I've done a lot of reading already today. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? Complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No, a joke. This road leads to the City of Art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of this in a way that might make it easier for you to bear. Maelstrom glanced at Weiss' grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. This is the beginning of the game. Now, this is, we're coming up to halfway through the first cycle of this game, because much like Automata, you have to do this game a few times over to get the different endings. As time passed, Maelstrom's greet. I'm reading feet and grew. I'm going to very quickly just point this out, chat. I don't know if anyone else feels this. Because not many people have to read this shit out loud for long, prolonged periods of time. I always say that I struggle with, like, reading stuff on stream, or more accurately, voicing it, and actually getting it accurate. But fuck me, is it difficult to do a ton of voice acting, just like off the cuff, in a row, just reading it as it comes out. It's like, it's a skill that I've kind of gotten over the years from streaming, but I think it's like one of those things that's just underappreciated to some degree with streaming that's difficult to do. It's like playing the game and reading a chat is also something that's difficult to do. Talking about it right now, aren't we? Yep, no, you're right. John Edward, that's exactly what I think as well. I think they did it for publicity. Anyway, as time passed, Maelstrom's feet grew more painful. His throat drier than he thought possible. I never thought reading for long periods was tough until I started teaching, yeah. As I say, there's some games that you stream like this where there's a lot of like text-heavy sections, and it is an acquired skill. You have to learn how to do this. Like, it doesn't just come naturally. You can't just read out loud for hours. He tried to not look down further than the next step ahead because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We're definitely getting closer, said Weiss. Oh, we're definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer up his companion. Yes, this much is certain. We cover all kinds of unique subjects like bioscience, chemistry, etc. And sometimes I have to read a long passage. I'm like, sorry, my English is bad. It's chill, says Cowley Pastry. This music is lovely. I love Kaine's Salvation. I think this is cool. Encouraged, Maelstrom lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water! He cried. It's water! Water? Asked Weiss. Preposterous! I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun's reflecting off it. Without waiting for a response, Maelstrom sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... Oh, that's not me. The irony of saying sorry for my bad English when I'm the only native speaker in the class, yeah. I know that. I'm like, I can't speak English. The amount of people we go and raid who are like... I don't know, from... I think, well, yesterday was it yesterday? Thursday. We went and raided somebody who was from Belgium, and they were apologizing to me about their English. They were like, sorry, this is not my first language. And I was like, you speak it as well as I do, if not better, and you speak another language. It's like, everyone, you don't need to apologize. You're good. I can barely speak it half the time, and it's the only one I've learned. Reading, another reason why that Tetris is the pinnacle of games. Man, I really need to play Tetris Effect on stream at some point. Because I fucking love Tetris Effect. Anyway, what in the... There was no water, there was nothing but sand in every direction. Maelstrom closed his eyes and sighed. His Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. Maelstrom shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is! I just missed it! Look, it's right there! Maelstrom sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Maelstrom came to a halt. Could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. Chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to Maelstrom, struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! Maelstrom's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as such. Well, as much, although I think what I said made more sense. Weiss paused for a moment and then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. Seems we have arrived in the city of art. Maelstrom looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge! Cried Maelstrom, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the last few hours. Never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky. But that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in thousands of directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on the tops, while others possessed triangular caps. If you haven't understood what this is happening right now, chat, I'll remind everybody that we started off the game in like the 2000 and somethings. And, you know, the world was like full of skyscrapers and modern technology and stuff. Then we went forward like 1,000 or so years, like 1,500 years. 1,500, you know what I mean? 1,500. And basically we'd lost all that technology because of some events that happened. We've progressed or degressed back into a more sort of fantasy setting with swords and magic and stuff. So what they're coming across here and thinking it'd be like crazy sculptures is just old buildings, old skyscrapers. What kind of city is this? Said Maelstrom. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails, trains. Beautifully carved works of lights of red and amber and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, or many were composed of materials that had never before been encountered. The sheer variety of colours and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Maelstrom and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Maelstrom uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled on their right arms. One read Alpha. Hello. One read Beta. I own that, that's my bot. The other one read Gamma. I have the Gmail for that. As Maelstrom moved to touch the nearest statue, this is weird, as Maelstrom touched Alpha, Beta, what? To touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Lining on the statue's shoulder, it made a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. Get your thinking caps on, chat. I'm probably going to need the help. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life. I was about to say stuttered, but that was me, I stuttered. 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring colour and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Maelstrom. They're alive! The triplets bowed low before Maelstrom. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Maelstrom and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state. Silence once again enveloped the city. Consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing. Oh, when you consider the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Weiss. Maelstrom furrowed his brows, well, sure, and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. Shit, do we remember what they said? Alpha said... Fuck. I remember Gamma said that Beta was lying. Right? And that they're the only real form. Alpha said that they were real. And I think Beta said that Alpha is fake and they're the only real one, or something. Oh, shit! Alpha's the only one who didn't accuse anyone? That doesn't mean that they're speaking the truth. The false ones will only speak lies, Major Ping. So, if Alpha is not real, he's only saying that he's not real, right? No one called Beta into question. Except, no, Gamma did, didn't he? Alpha got called into question, Beta got called into question, Gamma didn't. Gamma contradicted Beta. Yes. Beta contradicted Alpha. Well, I can't remember what exactly they said, but Alpha, I think, said that they were real. And Beta, I think, said that Alpha is fake and that they were real. And Gamma said that Beta is fake and that they were the only truly real form or some shit. I don't know how you figure this out. There's some logic puzzle to this, right? Alpha contradicted no one. I don't think it's that easy, but... I guess technically, yeah. Like, it's usually a... says pastry. I mean, we do have a save, so if I get it wrong, you ask one of them, would the other guys say you are a liar, or he is a liar? Something to that degree. Here's my thinking. Based on contradictions, we can only say Alpha or Gamma. I'm leaning more towards Beta. I think it's Beta or Gamma. I think Alpha's definitely lying. If Alpha would have said that one of the others was fake, logically, I would have thought that would make more sense. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna go with Alpha because chat seems to think it's Alpha, or Major Ping does. If it's wrong, fuck it. The real one is Alpha. The eyes of the statue shone with an airy light. The light grew stronger and stronger until Maelstrom and Vice were forced to turn away.
It would seem we failed.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'd best act more carefully next time.
This is the worst job ever.
Oh shit.
And another victim.
Alright, I'm gonna try Beta.
Even
It's something to do with the fact that Alpha didn't say anything. Right? They would only lie. Let's read it more closely first. Yeah, I guess so. Although I'm going to have to get to that point again, which takes a while, so... Button mash. At least we get to listen to the nice music again. Alright, there's no water here. We're here at the city of whatever. Yep. Where are the houses? 3 sculptures in Thingy of Humans, yes. 3 statues indistinguishable except for one single word chosen to the right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, the final one read Gamma. So we approached the statue. A bird flew from the top of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song to the form of worms. Only one form of worms, of words. Only one form is real. You hungry for worms? Good job if you get that reference. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. that, the bird departed, as if on cue. The three statues shuddered to life, acquiring colour and form. Okay, they all bowed. Please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Maelstrom for his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma, sorry. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Wait, I sneaky be right back again. Yeah, no worries. If you knew Alpha was a liar, Beta. You'll come back to another light novel. This is the last one. Right, chat, you seem to be on the same wavelength as me saying it's Beta now. But I will admit, I don't have much of a reasoning other than I think it's one of those two. Because they're both more or less saying the same thing, right? If you chose Alpha, then Gamma would be telling... Oh, you're right! Because we chose Alpha, and we know that Alpha was fake, it must be Beta, because Beta will only tell the truth, and Beta is saying that Alpha is fake. Right, yes, you're right. But obviously that's information we didn't have last time. So I don't know how you're supposed to work this out between Beta and Gamma otherwise. If you chose Gamma, then Beta's accusation of Alpha would be right, yeah. What I was thinking of, logically what I was thinking was, one of those two, if they're both lying... Alpha's a fake. If they're both lying, so what I was thinking, right, was they can't both be lying. If Alpha was also accusing Gamma or something else or some other like thingy, do you know what I mean? Some other like combination. Because Beta said that Alpha was a fake and they're real, and Gamma said Beta is a fake and they're real, it had to be one of those two. Because otherwise there would be a contradiction in their sentence if they're only telling the truth. Whereas Alpha only said that they were real, so there was no... That was the contradiction. If you chose Alpha, then Gamma would be telling the truth. If you chose Gamma, then Beta's accusation of Alpha would be right. So the actual choice is Beta over the sound logically one. Yes, exactly. I think that was something you could work out if you sat and thought about all of the combinations. But now that we went for Alpha once, it makes perfect sense. It would be Beta. The real one is Beta. Though Maelstrom's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of a lecturer, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth. Exactly, yes. Even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. That makes sense, chat? You following? I get it now. I understand this logic puzzle. What the fuck is going on? No, definitely not. That's alright. It's fine. So, these things, they because two of them had a statement that said not only are they real, but someone else is lying. In order for that to be true, basically, in order for that to be true, a true statement, because they only talk the truth or whatever, there's only one real, only one combination that actually works. Have you ever had a dream that you had you want them to do you so much you could do anything? Welcome in, Tom. Welcome to the stream. If Alpha equals true, everything Beta and Gamma said would be outright lies. Yes. Gamma contradicted Beta, which would break the lie. As Weiss finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly to dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager, said Vice in a cheerful voice. The time to reawaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as he could before an uncomfortable maelstrom pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream? Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Vice. Have you been to this city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, Maelstrom. Just like the mayor. I almost said just like the Maelstrom. That's me. The vague sense of unease that struck Maelstrom during the mayor's dreams spread once more through his mind. The Maelstrom. Oh my god, I need to do a SimCity stream. Or something. And call myself MaelstromALPHA. That's gotta happen now. I have done City Skylines a few times, but this part is making me really interested in the game, but I don't have time for another game. Yeah, I mean,
That was rough.
I will say not all of the games like this, but it does do a good job of switching between stuff.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
We have seen that place before, at the start of the game.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Ping is explaining it in great detail, but I'll give you the napkin version of it, Matt Horizon in the chat, which is there could only be one like correct combination because they were all saying, well, except for one of them, they were all saying, I'm real and the other one's a liar. If Alpha would have also been questioning someone else, then it would have been possible to figure out. But because Alpha wasn't, then it could only be Beta telling the truth, otherwise they'd be contradicting each other.
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Contradiction of terms, as they call it. Whoop. This way. Mayor's this way. Also, go save me. Basically, if you had it written out in front of you and had enough time to look at it and think about it, you'd get it eventually if you, like, go through all of the options, but it's difficult with, like, such a quick scenario.
Oh, how wonderful.
Oh, that's how he
Thank you
sounds.
so much.
Oh, how wonderful.
Here, I have something for you.
The one-handed sword Faith.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
What is actually happening? So, just to give anybody who didn't see last time a catch-up, what happened was right at the very end of the stream, we went and spoke to one of the NPCs, Popular, one of the twins, who, she gave us a letter from this place, the Forest of Myth, the little village inside the Forest of Myth, saying that basically they wanted somebody to come and investigate the dream, and then the letter just said dream for like the rest of it. We got here, and we spoke to this guy, and it turns out that there's some sort of weird dream death, or death dream thing, that seems to be some sort of, like, virus, I guess, is the best way to describe it, that puts everybody into, like, an eternal dream that they can't escape from, and we've more or less jumped into their dreams, Psychonaut style, and kind of done the correct options to get them out of there.
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for
Oh,
it.
nope the hell out of there. That sounds possessed as hell. Yeah. I like how Ping is still explaining this logic puzzle. It's okay, Ping. We're long past it now. We're good.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. What did you give me? A sword? Deep in logic thinking, hard to stop. I get you. It's a pretty good weapon, considering it's a very light... What does it look like? Container. Alright, we are done here. Welcome in, Neil. Ahoy, mudsuckers, he says. Food time! See you next stream, John Edward. You take care. Enjoy your food, my dude. Hopefully you're having something nice. Not just a mountain of mushrooms a day. Although I do like mushrooms. Why did you not come in with me, Kiney?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words.
Neat. Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
It's all fucking crazy in there, Popola. It's a good job you didn't go. You would probably be still in a dream, in a dream, in a dream. In a dream, in a dream. Don't forget we can drifto on these, by the way. Ow. Well, that went well. It's that time again, 4:30 AM, and I'm hungry. Oh man, 4:30. Kanye West left you to go in. Well, to go in alone. They did, yes. Kanye West. 4:30 AM says Neil with a question mark. Yes, so Neil, that is Matt in the chat. You know Matt. And yeah, he's changed his name. He's also in Korea now, which is why it says in KR. So he's teaching English in Korea at the moment, which is why it's 4:30 AM for him. Just don't think about you know what. No, don't say it. Yeah, just don't get that for food at 4 in the morning. Knew he was there, just different name. Yes. I was red. He was indeed. Oh wait, let's look at the selection of fine trophies we have. Look at this. All these different things we've done. Oh, we're gonna leave. I did briefly, I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, Thursday, my Twitch, in like your online friends or whatever, did say that you were streaming.
The death dream certainly
I was thinking about raiding you, but I think it was like showing you from like hours ago online when I got to the end of my stream, and I was like, oh, he's online still. And then I was like, no, actually, I guess that would make no sense, because if he was still streaming now, it'd be like fucking 7 AM. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, it was
But
something.
yeah,
right?
Pastry, if you want to give Horizon and KR a shout out in the chat, he does stream. It's my friend Matt. He streams a lot of League of Legends stuff. We've actually raided him before. He's Lightspeed Red. He used to be, or LS Red. If anyone wants to go and watch some stuff from him, you can check him out. I quit League? Oh shit! What are you playing these days? Valorant. Ah, okay, gotcha.
Even I, with my natural love
Still haven't played
for
Valorant.
words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
Anime sick.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however,
Sounds
we're a
good.
bit behind schedule at the moment.
On Thursdays, you play anything retro wave, cyberpunk, or 80s style? Interesting. What are you playing at the moment for that? Also, Neil said, I quit Riot because they permabanned me. It wasn't my choice to quit, but permaban. Yeah, Neil is, if you don't know, chat, Neil is massively toxic online. He calls people all sorts of horrible names and tells them to, go and, like, do things they shouldn't do. He's really something else. God damn it, Neil, said Pastry, right? Banana pain. He's not really chat. I'm lying. Neil's lovely. I did a thing called Lacuna Prologue this week. His full game comes out the 20th or so. That's my current. Nice. I do this without playing the games too. He just talks to them in the chat. The amount of online games I've played with Neil, though, holy shit. Neil, if Neil's ever going to do anything that's going to be griefing, he does it by mistake. Like when I played Mag with it, the massively online multiplayer FPS thing. And the amount of times there were people very angry on the microphone, on the voice chat, because Neil kept flashbanging them by mistake by hitting, like, pinging a grenade off of a roof or something when he didn't mean to. It would land right in front of their feet. It was amazing. Side-scrolling detective RPG. That sounds fun.
If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
Right, how do you want me to help, like, make a canal?
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder.
Okay,
so
red bag.
Should be easy enough to find.
I'll be able to see that, chat. Don't worry. So that one time someone accused of shooting the team in Mag. Yeah, so, again, Mag. We played a lot of Mag. Someone accused Neil of shooting somebody and then tried to vote kick him, but he hadn't done anything. So the vote kick failed, but Neil got so angry that somebody accused him of team killing that he started team killing everybody.
If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It
Lad.
takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Sci-fi noir game. Prologue was really nice, so I do the full game every Thursday until I finish it. Very good. I like coming across some, like, indie gems on stream. It's always nice. I don't play a lot of AAA games these days, honestly. I guess this is probably the closest thing to a AAA game I'm playing this year. Poor Neil. Wait, how do you spell your name? It's different. You got it right. N-E-A-L. The old Irish spelling, as it were. Wolfenstein, yeah, but I guess more accurately, Major Ping, I guess. I don't play many AAA games. I do play some, but out of my own choice, I guess. Like, that was a... same with Dishonored 2, right? That was a requested game. Somebody in the chat asked me to play. I guess recently, of my own volition, Doom probably counts. What's your name, sir? The old English spelling, Cowdy Pastry leaves. That's right, yeah. Did I ever tell that story on stream? I think I probably did, but I'll tell it again. There was a time when I was at Bloodstock Open Air, and we'd all been drinking a lot because it was a music festival. But there was a camera crew that turned up. I think it was like Channel 4 or something, and they were doing a show on, like, people at music festivals. And they ran into Neil and one of my other friends. I can't remember who it was. And they asked Neil what his name was, and he never said Neil. He just shouted really loudly at the lady, "The old Irish spelling!" And then they were like, alright? That's fucking brilliant. It's so funny.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to... Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
He does have a red bag. He's got like a red handbag. Good for you, buddy.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright?
Come on, Aircon. Blast me with some goodness
my
again.
wife. She left home a week ago and
Did that guy just go, "It's my wife"?
I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Wow, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
This Assassin's Creed motherfucker.
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red
My
bag
wife?
just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary.
Now, chat, look, I'm not one to judge. This guy wants to wear a handbag. That's all on him. He can do what the fuck he wants.
But now my sweet
But
dumpling is
they
gone.
have gotten matching bags, him and his wife, and it's very clear that
Oh, God.
the wife chose the bag in terms of style of bag, right? Was that just me?
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
But that's just a handbag, isn't it? That's not like a message bag or anything, that's a handbag.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
I'm not even sure if his wife is absconding. I think he might just own her bag. Now. It's not a handbag, it's a man bag. Is it this lady?
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
Sounds like she pushed her down some stairs.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face.
Lady, I'm like
Sit here and join me
15
for a
or something.
round. Or
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
You need to chill the fuck out. It's Chun-Li. No, one
Hey there,
half
do you
half
know
of
the woman
Chun-Li.
with the red bag
She's only
by
got
any
one
chance?
side.
The red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
Drinking age is 20 in
She's
Japan.
truly left this charming hamlet. Finding her may prove most
We're not in Japan.
difficult
We're in
indeed.
NieR
I
land.
just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
But the game is made by Japan. By Japan. Do you mean in Japan? The Japanese government funded NieR Replicant. Ah! The whole country came together and made it.
Something about that shade seems
Oh,
rather-
chat, this is the guy's wife. It's gonna drop a bag, isn't it? Oh, fuck me.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no
Tiny in the
other
background is
activity
looking at us
in the
talking like,
vicinity.
hi.
We were too late.
Oh, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no
Do the people
choice
become
but to
shades?
tell
Yes,
the man
Neil.
the truth.
Yes, they do. Shades are former people. That had kind of been alluded to before, but it was very much explicitly said during the last little chapter we did. Oh wait, this is Red Bag Man. Yeah, isn't this the guy you came in and like said something about that I've forgotten now, by the way? You said something about. And I was like, no spoilers, and you were like, oh sorry, and I said, don't worry, I don't really have any context, so it's fine.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
Do you become a shade when killed by a shade, or just dying at all? Don't know. So what happened during the little visual novel bit, for anyone who missed it? We went through some of the visual novel section of the game earlier, and we were in a castle, and we came across a bunch of corpses with maggots in them, a dinner table, corpses in a big pile that had been burned, corpses everywhere in this castle, in the dreamscape thing. But when we escaped, they said that the entire castle was engulfed by, like, some sort of light or shroud or something, and then shades appeared, and all of the dead bodies had turned into shades. So, I don't know if they were killed by shades, or if there was some other thing happening, but I imagine that'll be explained at some point. You mean the text adventure? I thought I missed something. Yes, sorry, yes, the visual novel text adventure. It's not much of a visual novel, you're right. There's no visuals. It was a text adventure. Dog shit visual novel.
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Now he's got 2 red bags.
Oh no.
He can dual wield.
This is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh god. How could this happen to her? This is all my fault.
Why is this all his fault? Ask the man or leave him be.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home
Fuck it,
in
let's
the first
pray.
place?
It's because I
think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Poor guy. Hi.
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're
What?
a wreck. What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
You're not dead! So, chat, I have a very quick thing to say, okay? Bearing in mind that I don't remember a lot of the main thing of this. I remember a lot of the characters and a few of the story beats and a few of the boss fights. We were in Baron Temple last week, right? And there was a whole quest line about some guy who accidentally, like, shoved his girlfriend or wife or whatever and she died. She, like, fell down the stairs or something and died. And he buried her in the sand. And then she just casually came back, all like, hey, yo! And we were like, you're supposed to be dead. And she was like, nope. All good.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh,
Nope, all good.
Bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Five minutes later.
I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked?
Look, this is all I'm saying, right, chat? That bag on her looks like a good fashion accessory. That bag on him, man bag.
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh,
Wait.
God, I'm such an idiot.
Is that really what? Fuck me.
I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again.
Apple.
You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my
So is she a zombie now? Well, I don't think so, but something is going on. This could just be coincidence, chat. I could be talking out of my ass. But it just seems a little odd, doesn't it? That this would happen twice? Meh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Good job, Aircon. You got me down to 20 degrees. You can go off for a bit.
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Suddenly remember that other important errand, or stick around and listen. I'm gonna stick around. Fuck you, Wise.
I believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple.
Alright, boys and girls, time for me to head off. Have a good stream. Matt, you take care, my dude. You have a good sleep. A good rest of your weekend. And don't eat the pizza.
You are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag.
There's no in the chat. It was very good. Also, this guy's voice also got me. Didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag.
You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife.
Oh, fuck
right?
off, mate. Don't make me do this. Goodbye, Matt. You take care. Furby said what's wrong with the pizza is, Matt's moved over to Korea and Korean pizza is apparently no good.
No!
Who is in the wrong here? The wife who lost the bag? Or the husband who ate the apple? Ah, for fuck. Look, right, okay, here's the thing. Wife who lost the bag? We don't know what happened there, right? She might have gotten attacked by a shade or something. But she doesn't seem to be... She's pretty nonchalant about it. Something weird is going on there, in my opinion. I don't think you just lose a bag like that to a shade. The husband ate the apple. Like, he ate the apple. Right? He made a conscious decision to eat this apple that she was saving or something. However, an apple is also very, very fucking minor issue. I don't know why this is even a question. I could get her an apple now. Like, from a second, like, couple of seconds away. There's like a shop to the right of this. Husband is a twat. He's being a bit of a possessive cunt. You think? I don't think he's being, like... if anything, he sounds like he's being submissive. I don't think he's being possessive. He ate an apple and then she left and he got all worried that she's left him for good or something, but he's also not listening, apparently. Fuck it, husband.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there.
Telling her to never leave again.
Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low.
Well, Neil, there is...
Low.
There is, a caveat to this, Neil, which is outside the village is a ton of monsters at the moment.
Uh-oh. Did I cross a line there?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Alright, never mind, they're both fucking idiots.
Ha! You're damn right I did. And I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there. My husband's in the wrong here.
No, this time you're in the wrong.
Pardon, but madam,
Both of them.
Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Talk for a floating magazine.
Yeah, get angry at Vice, that's fine.
Finally agree on something.
Well, this is going to be going on for a while. You both suck! 1 hour later, did we not leave? We're still here.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable...
Well, they really love each other, huh?
like you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
I'm kind of with Vice this time.
I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Actually, I have a job now.
Oh.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy.
Oh, you
This
big
calls for a
silly Billy.
celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
You silly guy. Turn on your heel, become white mage. Yes. She had enough apples for pie. Well, I don't know. Maybe she's gonna go buy some more. They need to get slambered. Fucking slambered. Lavish slambered. Whole idea of retaliation is what both of them are clashing over, reacting more instinctively rather than logically. I think they're both just fucking stupid.
I have no idea what just transpired.
And sometimes stupid finds others stupid, and then they get in a relationship together and get married.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh heck, the canal! We need to ask him about the canal!
Fucking... God damn it. God damn it, me! Anime me! Oh wait, hang on. Before I do anything else, in case some other horse shit happens, I need to save. It's petty as fuck, definitely, however, it doesn't erase the underlying issue that both of them are struggling with. You know what? They can struggle. I'm good. I don't need to be their marriage counselor.
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh?
It sure is.
Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Alright.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
Now, I don't necessarily want to spoil anything, chat, for those of you who are enjoying the story for the first time. All that sort of stuff, but I will say, talking about the canal and stuff, we're getting close to some pretty major story things happening, so if you're at all interested, I would say now is probably a good time to go get a drink,
At the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is
go
sharing
to the
your
toilet, do all
feelings,
that stuff,
even when they're sort of mean and weird.
because game is going to start hitting some fairly major stuff soon, very soon. Speaking of, in terms of go get a drink and go to the toilet and whatnot, I'm going to go to the toilet and get a drink and whatnot, and I will be back in a couple of minutes, because we're going to continue this after I've had a break. Yeah, Kainy's like, what do you want? See you. Alright chat, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. There you go, then we've got like Owen game. Is that better? Crystal boy, come to me, crystal boy. Nice. Jim! No, not that! No, bad! Wrong crystal! Wrong crystal boy! That's very much a crystal man. I wanted not. I didn't want that. Ow! No! No! Why is that noise? It curse! Damn it! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, I'm so scared! Okay, now we're fine. Why are you suddenly accurate? Oh my god! Oh, it's just a flesh wound. Just hit me in the cheek. God damn it. Every time. What is that? What sort of curse is this? 4K optimized. Do you wanna? What does that say? What? Exit the name machine. Oh. Okay, I'll do that. Hey, pastry. He's doing the banana. Look at them. They're just lazily rolling around. That is a chunky boy. He's so big, ooh, this is a 10 out of 10 game. Yep. Pretty good. Just chilling on the beach. I love it. Come on, man. I just want the UFO. It was my favorite power-up. Yes. No! 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 Why there's so many UFOs here? Okay. Well, the UFOs are the most fucking dangerous thing for the UFO power-up.
Watch
Well,
out. He's up to something.
I mean, he's exploding. Ah! Ow! Well, that was a hell of a fucking thing to come back to, god damn it. Chat, hello. How you doing? I was literally about to say hello, how you doing, and I got a hello. Fucking hell, chat, I am tired. Heldo. Yes. Anyway, chat, I am back from the break. I hope you enjoyed the clip show. I see some of the comments. I see haha this fucking song. I have it on a button now. Alright, chat, here we go. Oh, also, I think I said this the other day, but not only have I put that on a button, but now I have a game music button. I have like a game show music button. So chat, when somebody redeems a Steam key now, or something else calls for it, I have a button that goes through some music I have selected. It should be good. I'm looking forward to when I get to try that out now. Chicken. Also, anyone who came in during the break, welcome in. As per usual, my viewer count went up when I wasn't actively here. Which is often the case. That's okay. No, I've never been around here. Mail's new greeting. Are you clipping the clip bit? You know how that I delete those, right? I'll look at it. I'll look at it before I delete it, but I delete those because otherwise you end up with this clip of a clip getting played at some point during a break, and then that just never ends because somebody will clip that. People tried to keep Lifeline alive in the clip show because it refreshes after 30 days of the clip. I did it from the end. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Clips all the way down. Alright. You want to clip your clips so you can watch a clip you clipped that we clipped? Yeah, exactly. Exhibit. He's gonna pimp my clip.
Goodness. It sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad everything turned out all right. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it.
So
I'm
chat,
looking forward to seeing how the canal
there's one
turns out.
particular quest that I remember being like a major sort of story point, turning point or whatever, which was when you get asked to get some moss or something, I think it was. We'll see if that comes up soon. Gonna lurk, no worries, Neo. I know you don't want major spoilers of this game, so that's fair enough. It's always good to see you, though.
If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Thanks, guys. Hey, wait!
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Oh?
My sick anime sister?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so. Thanks, Popola.
Kirby says, I just saw when Endwalker is coming out. It's November, right? November 23rd? And then is it 19 for early access? I think that were the right dates. It's just like one of my Japanese animes. That's right. Look at his face. I love that emote. Such a good emote. That was such a good moment, actually, that fucking codec call. You booking that week off? Very good. I've got all my holiday booked, so I cannot. Hi, Yona, you okay? I'm sorry I kind of left you alone for a long time. Oh, I cut off her very faint yay when she's like, yay!
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah. A favor, actually.
Not because of Final Fantasy, also my birthday is that week. Ah. Double. Fucking 1-2 punch.
What is it?
Double whammy.
I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
Go on.
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Who?
Your friend?
Yep. I have a friend. And we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
A pen pal. How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Here you go. This is when anime Maelstrom's like, yo, wait, hang on. Who is this boy? Boy. Initially, when I was just jumping into... Oh, hang on. I don't know how I feel approaching Peace Walker. So jumping into Metal Gear Solid 5, I thought Archon and Hui were one and the same. Now I know that Hui's done, I'm not sure I wanted... Ready for the dark twist. Well, no spoilers, because there are some people who haven't seen Metal Gear Solid 5, and I will eventually stream it. I'm hoping that maybe the DMCA bullshit will fucking change before I do, but if not, we'll figure it out.
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
Vicey?
Tell me about this guy.
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house in the south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend.
DMCA shit needs to fee. It does.
So you have to help him. Please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
Great. Now what do I do?
Curing her black scroll is more important, or I can't say no to her. I'm gonna...
Fine.
We don't do,
I'll
like,
see what I can
anything
do.
for our sickly anime sister.
Yay! Thank you!
We leave her in the house for, like, hours on end and go and do other fun stuff, while she sits here and does nothing.
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
Yeah, have fun with your dainty anime girl disease. We're gonna go off and have some fun. Doing non-disease stuff. like running and fighting stuff. Needs to be an exemption clause or something involving DMCA stuff when it's pulled from the game. Seems too infringing to be as is. Yeah, it's something to do with the licensing stuff. There's EULA things that are in games that like don't cover it properly, and there are synchro licenses and stuff that Twitch need to do. There is a lot of licensing work that needs to be done, but should be done. It shouldn't matter that it's a copyrighted song if it was originally licensed to a game, even if the license is up on it, because it was licensed for the game at the time. And that should matter. But it doesn't, currently. And that's the problem.
How can these creatures let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
Ow! Fucking smashed my face on the floor. Oh, I guess we're fighting this stuff because it's like it's just here. Certain enemies are capable of inflicting poison status. It will cure itself over time. Oh, fucking this. I thought I killed all the spiders. I mean, that's fine. We've got enough medicinal herb. Chicken in a field. Exactly, yeah. Because something like that existing in films, the entire general public would be up in arms. The director would be right behind them. Well, I guess the issue should be that the categorization of streaming as it is should be changed, right? I feel like saying that get out of the way, ball. Get out of the way. Like there's something wrong with the chat. I know I'm not great with color, and my color blindness stuff like desaturates some stuff, but did the color completely change when I went in that area? Like it's going grey or something? Grayscale did go mute on color. But yeah, what I was going to say was, there needs to be some sort of differentiation between you streaming a song online, like just playing a song, and you having a song, like, tied to something else in like, a free use scenario.
We have been waiting for you.
Or fair use scenario.
Please, right this way.
I tried to go to this manor really early on, and obviously we couldn't. So, now we get to find out what it's all about. Camera has changed again to a fixed camera angle game now. And I can't dash anymore, I can only block. Are we in Resident Evil now? Just because I know how harshly the music industry fights, I can imagine doing a multi-billion-dollar fight. Because you know UMG is gonna lobby that shit up. Yeah. And it's done. That's what I was saying. Like, it's not right. There should be considerations for that sort of stuff. This feels like a survival horror nod.
Wait here.
They done yoink the colour, that's right.
Waiting's a bitch. Just let me know if any shades show up, okay?
She gonna go to sleep? Yep. Alright, chat. This is a fucking Resident Evil nod, right? Okay? This hallway, this setup, this is Resident Evil 1, right? There's a above. We came in the main thing. There was an above. This setup of like this long hallway with the fireplace and these double doors over here. This is Resident Evil 1. Then if I go down here, the first zombie's gonna be here. It's not. Damn it. It seems like a nod though, right? That's gotta be. What if I get turned around anyway? Big kitchen. That dining room looked far too much like Resident Evil 1 dining room.
I do not like this one bit.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
Also, they've taken away my ability to dodge and like made me move purposefully quite slow. Keyhole marked darkness here. So it's some kind of homage.
Perhaps we should head back, yes?
Vice doesn't want to go in there. Keyhole marked moon. So we have a darkness and a moon keyhole. Yeah, this is 100% a fucking homage. If not a homage specifically to Resident Evil, it's a homage to, like, some sort of fixed camera angle survival horror games, for sure. Because, fucking, like, puzzle doors and shit, come on. But that dining room seemed far too much like the Resident Evil dining room. Kaine's gone!
Hey, where'd Kaine go?
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. But why does no one ever listen to me?
This music is doing some fucking powerlifting right now as well for making the atmosphere real cool. Is the book scared of ghosts or zombies? Question. That'd be a hell of a thing if they stopped me from saving. Unless I found ink ribbons. Whoops. There's that. Shift, fixed camera angle perspective games, the only ones that legitimately benefit from tank controls, chat. Said it before, I'll say it again.
It's locked.
I guess I'm supposed to go back the way I went before, but it wouldn't let me. I will say it does at least do the thing that where I'm holding down right now, and if I keep holding down and not moving, it'll keep going in that direction. That's nice. boy. No one said it was going to be Spooktober. Come on, now. Oh, that change has got demon horns now.
This picture has changed.
That guy's like a zombie now. I don't know what happened to that lady, nothing. Heard someone shouting for a moment, I thought it was friend. Oh. Thought it was friend and realised Pastry wasn't streaming, it confused me. That's not creepy, no.
Looks like it's in pain. It's kind of scary.
Yes, come now. Brave faces. Onward and upward, eh? Yes.
That's a good noise he makes. Hidden items tutorial. They're still getting tutorials, really? Hidden items. Some required items may be hidden in the field, search sparkling points or break wooden boxes. So was that like a key item I just got? Bronze key, that wasn't it. No. What item did I even get? Or is it just telling me in general that I might need to do that? I don't even think it popped up with what item I fucking got. Moon key. Alright. You know where that goes? Monkey. Moon key, I think, was this one.
Shades!
Ah!
What foul hole did they crawl from?
Oh. Well. I guess I did that. Go back, I want to be Moon Key! Right. If some sort of zombie... First Resident Evil zombie thing happens here, chat. I'm waiting for it. I'm fully expecting it. Like, there's some NPC on my map now. There's some, like... Some person. It's gonna turn its head slowly, right? Star. Ah! It is Resident Evil! No! Kill it! Fuck that! I got the fuck out of there when I was a kid, yep. Me too. That was what stopped me playing Resident Evil at the time. I was like, I ain't doing this. Look! Oh, damn it, that's not what I thought it was going to be. Just someone played a piano.
You're a male. Young. Not even 20.
That's right. And who the fuck are you?
You figured that out from my footsteps?
It's not hard once you know how.
Then I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Weiss does not strut about like a common land mammal. But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your tale.
My name is Emil. I'm the master of this manor.
Cover over their eyes, it's 2B. No, this is best character in the game.
So you're the one who sent the letters?
Letters? What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
No! Stay back!
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone. That's why I live with this blindfold.
This is supposed to be a prequel. Well, this originally, Galgarax, NieR Gestalt and NieR Replicant Japan came out way before Automata. And setting-wise, they are set, I think, 7,000 or 8,000 or something years in the before it. So, very much a prequel, yes.
What a remarkable skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters you received. This key here can unlock any door in the manor, so if you'd like my assistance...
No, please, don't trouble yourself. We can get around on
You
our
fucking
own.
idiot. No, can I have the key?
Oh, right. Sure.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, here's the key then. The butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you to get lost.
Thanks, kid. Actually, I'm going to talk to him one more time.
The butler's court...
Starkey, the stray grey.
What should we do about Kaine?
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
Jeez, remind me to never get on your bad side.
I mean, he's right. We're more likely to die than Kaine is. What was Starkey's voice?
What's that?
A butler. Or at least a remarkable likeness of one.
I'm trying to remember.
I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
So what, is this some sort of like Madame Tussauds waxwork butler? Is that what this is? We're gonna check all the rooms. Okay. Okay. Don't be doing that. Ah, I thought I blocked. Damn it! Why do I keep doing that? Ah! All that blood everywhere. Alright, I can keep forgetting I can do items through here. Wait, nothing in here even though I had to fight shades? Oh, there's a fucking thing outside. Can I still do magic? Oh, I can totally still do magic. Well, fucking hell. Why haven't I been doing that? I think I despawned the spider. Lots of ketchup exploded in here. Yep, someone spilled all their ketchup everywhere. Fuck you guys. Get the fuck out of here. Obtain the word Mahi. User of magic and weapons. Weapon/magic item drop rate plus 6%. Very good. Is that better than what we currently have on? Yes. So we need to go words and weapons. Then we need to change this to equip best words, batch assigned to all weapons. And you do the same for magic. Equip best, batch assign. Then we'll just double check this because I haven't done it in a while. Alright, that's all good. My derp brain went Mayahi. Oh, that thing. The whatchamacallit? Numa Numa song. No. Mahi. I was doing a Lahi joke from Final Fantasy. Yes, the Raktika Great Books. Song's called Civilizations. You use the light key. Well, there's the butler.
Whoa.
Or not.
Is that another one?
Okay. That's a good reaction, boys.
It moves.
What's going on here?
Sir?
What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
Aircon, sort me out.
I doubt he's even human.
We're here because my sister received some letters from this manor.
Yes, I wrote those letters. Please forgive my impertinence.
You? Not Emil?
As you may know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel
This butler's like the greatest wingman. Resident Emil, that's right. This butler's like the greatest wingman. He got his master a girlfriend via letters, but it's kind of creeping me out.
I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero, and so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's name. But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
It is, sir.
No, never mind. I thought he was sending them on behalf of
My
Emil.
letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the situation.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long
Man,
have dreamed
I feel sorry for
you
Yoda,
might
though.
Be able to do something about Master Emil's eyes.
I see.
Yes, well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither hero nor physician, so if you'll excuse us.
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very manor.
Then why don't you just go get it?
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades, and I lack the skill to combat them. I beg of you, defeat the shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
I swear to God, if the boss that I have to fight
It's
here
an impossible task.
is some massive snake shade.
Well, we've no more time to waste, so...
It's okay. We'll do it.
See here, lad. This is no time to play the hero.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine
It's
anyway.
gotta be, right? The last part, by the way, was not like the song. I had mild Michael Jackson moment at the end. Oh boy. I gotta sit down. I've had a mild Jackson moment. Mild Jackson.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
I'm really sorry for all the trouble. My butler cares so much for me, but for him to make such outlandish requests...
You coming with? Miracle Johnson. That's right. Right, we need to go all the way back up.
But hey, at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right?
Yeah?
I can't let you do this on your own. So I'll be right here if you need me.
It's actually pretty helpful.
Maybe my eyes can be useful for once.
So, hopefully you've got a feeling for what affliction this child has. Oh, what did I just actually get? Hang on. OTIF? EXP rate. Yeah, I'm good. What is this? This medical herb? No, something else. It's a drop? Defense drop? Yeah, defense drop. He's a Gorgon? Yeah, kind of, I guess, more or less. It seems that if he uncovers his eyes, then he petrifies people. Witch time! Just like another game that I want to play. What is that? Did this get worse? No, it's the same. You haven't done Bayonetta on stream yet? Nope. I have not. And I should. Because I fucking love Bayonetta. It's fantastic. I have it on my list of things to do. Don't worry. Same with 2. I've actually never played Bayonetta 2. This is something I was discussing before. I never got around to it for some reason, and I fucking love that game. I played so much Bayonetta 1. Bayonetta is strange, says Pastry. Hang on, I'm going to read this because I think I know exactly where this is going. The Blade of Treachery. That's it. Bayonetta is strange, it's stylized as absolute heck and decidedly naughty in a way, but it doesn't feel, I don't know, wrong. Like, she owns it. It's more funny than anything, like some kind of ridiculous parody. Yeah, 100%. And I agree. It is one of those games where it wears that mantle of being like an overly sexualized character so blatantly and obviously like tongue-in-cheek that it doesn't feel like raunchy, it just feels hilarious. And I'm fine with it. They leaned into it in a way that was like preferable to the way some other things are handled. Doesn't feel dirty like DOA, for example. Well, DOA is weird as well, because the actual main fighting games, for the most part, I wouldn't even say are that bad. But then there's like the whole spin-offs in DOA for like, beach volley, like, bikini marathon or whatever, and it's like, yeah, okay. So now it's very obvious where we're going with this. I would argue in a kind of roundabout way that NieR is a fairly good example of a game that manages to insert some like sexualized characters in a way that doesn't feel like super out of place, because 2B and stuff in like Automata, for example, is like super sexualized in a way, like the visuals of it and the clothes she wears and stuff, but it just doesn't seem to matter. Maybe that's different from person to person, but I never found it impeded my enjoyment of it. But DOA Jiggle Physics, LMAO, says Origami, also known as Orgasm Phoenix. I'm going to stop calling you that, because I don't want to keep saying that out loud. But welcome to the chat. How you doing? I'm glad I'm not the only one. I might just not know DOA well enough. Well, no, you are right. Like, there is a lot of over-sexualization in DOA, for sure. But I would say the main fighting games, while they have, like, the jiggle physics and stuff, they're less of a problem for me than where the series went elsewhere with the spin-offs. I guess the way I feel about it as, like, you know, what I would like to assume is a regular adult male who doesn't really, like, I'm not really, like, a prude, and I'm not, like, hyper horny all the time, like a lot of people seem to be, is, there's no reason why you can't do that. You can't have sexualized characters as long as, like, it's not objectifying them. The entire game is about, like, trying to get laid, for example. Super seducer!
Bah, I do not like anything about this place.
Oh my lord. I just saw Furby say that's the beach episode of the fighting game. That's such a way to put it.
It's kind of like you, Vice.
Oh, aren't we clever? As if any mere tome could compare to the wonderment that is Grimoire Vice.
Hey Emil, you gonna do anything?
Mystification is a fearsome power indeed. Pages of this infernal book are sharp as knives.
Guess you never learned that trick, huh?
Can't do magic on this thing, except for apparently we might be able to do fist magic. He doesn't like fist magic.
There's no end to this.
I mean, it's almost done, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no end to this! It's got like a quarter of his HP left. New phase?
Oh no! I can't petrify it!
I wouldn't tell anyone to stop for real unless they're real bad, like some of the banned games, yeah. Like this character, for example. She doesn't need to be in a lingerie, but I don't feel like it detracts from anything. It's just a choice they made, and it doesn't bother me.
Getting stomped by this thing. Help!
We are really getting literally rolled over by it.
What do we do?
I am an arcane text, not some manual of combat. You are supposed to deal with such matters.
You guys run! I'll hold it off while you escape!
No, I can't do that.
That's Emil. He's the one who runs this.
Fuck, this book is a real asshole!
He's too busy vomiting filth disguises language.
You guys go! This is my fight! I can't ask you to die for
No,
Why
fuck.
aren't we the
Shut up, Emil.
And yet I fear that would be a foolish course of action at this juncture.
Besides, we'd never let you do that.
Would you all please just shut the hell up?
What?
I'm just saying, if you bastards want to have a goddamn civilized discussion on the merits of bravery and sacrifice, we can do it later!
Is this your way of encouraging us?
Have we truly sunk to motivational speeches from a woman in her undergarments?
Guess so.
God, they really don't give you a lot of time, do they? I need to be ready to charge that, like, as soon as I've broken it down. There we go. Kaine is precious, a real waifu, truly. There's books of real asshole! It exploded. I wonder what was written in there. What do you reckon, chap?
Vice, this is it.
Research report on petrification. Well, well.
Mary Powell, welcome in. How you doing? I hate books. Explode them all. Dark Whirlwind. Attack with magic and rotating blades.
Oh no! This passage is written in some kind of code. We went through all this trouble to find it, and now...
Oh look, Jeeves is back.
Please allow me to handle this, Master Emil. I shall put all of my efforts into deconstructing this cipher. No matter how long it takes, I will not fail.
Sebastian.
Ah, so the servant has a name after all.
A very butlery name. Oh yes, Sebastian. Yes.
Emil, listen to me.
What is it, Kaine?
Your eyes are not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're a vital part of you. Do you understand?
What's this? A shade? How did you...
This arm is an accursed weapon. I thought I would only need it until I had earned my revenge. Once that happened, I figured it was all over. But there's a reason I'm alive, that my arm is alive. And there's a reason for your eyes, too.
Kaine.
But listen, if this shade should ever...
No!
I think you can probably infer what she told him.
Kaine. I promise I'll never give up, Kaine. But you can't give up either.
Well, we're off.
All right.
Hey, so Yona's sick, and she doesn't get out much. Do you think you might be able to send her more letters when you have the time?
I would be delighted, sir.
Not you.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for everything.
Don't encourage the butler to continue being her fake boyfriend.
Here, Emil. I hope your eyes get better soon.
Sealed versus collected.
I saw you exchange some words with that Emil lad earlier. Hopefully it was nothing inappropriate for a young man of his age. Speak the truth, hussy.
Shut up.
Yeah, calm down, Vice. We've got our hands on all the
Fucking Vice.
All that remains is to find this grimoire noir.
Then we can finally save
Oh, man. He makes me laugh, he does.
Okay?
Yeah, we'll come back soon, Emil. Don't you worry. Color returns to our eyes. As this area seems to be less full of shades now. This book is a Playboy magazine in book form. What, what grimoire advice? Speak the truth, hussy! Such a fucking good line. Right, let's have a look at let's have a look at our magic, by the way. Weapons. No. It's under. It's there. So we just got Dark Whirlwind. Speed! That lasts fucking forever. The hell? Does that ever does this wear off? I guess when it hits stuff? Oh, it does wear off eventually. I'm gonna keep that one on for now, I think. Instead of Dark Hand. We'll try out Dark Whirlwind for a bit. Used on hit, yeah, I'd imagine so. This is our life now, that's just us. That was a cool little section, chat, with the Resident Evil manor. The game, once again, throwing different styles and variation. Reaper from Overwatch approves this. Die, die, die intensifies. Die, die, die! Activate it in town. Genocide of the village. Wow, Burby. Chill out. It's sickly anime, sister.
Yona, you need to lie down.
I know.
It won't be much longer, I promise. I finally collected all of the sealed verses. Now, I just need to find Grimoire Noir.
It sounds dangerous. Will you be okay?
Of course I will.
Is this gonna make me better? Is my cough going to go away?
Definitely. Yona?
You're not gonna hate me because of this, are you?
What are you talking about?
It's just... I don't want you to hate me because of this terrible disease.
Yona, I could never hate you. I'm gonna go see if Popola has more medicine.
It's gotta be rough.
I'm sorry I'm always coughing all the time.
It's gotta be rough to, like, be in that position where you don't have any control over it, you know? You can understand that thought process, I guess. Don't want to be a burden.
Weaker and weaker every day.
Yes, but do not lose heart.
Poor kid,
You
yeah.
are the girl's last remaining hope.
I will do all I can to protect Yona. Chat, don't you worry. Anime Maelstrom is a good big brother. I like how Pastry, instead of saying, yeah, protect Yoda, go at the seals. Pastry, I will do an equally good job protecting the seals. Don't worry. That made me laugh. But the seals, though. Don't forget those. I don't know why I'm going that way. I need to go see Popola. Replenishing my medicinal herbs are free. Trying to climb up a mountain Skyrim style. Failing. We are getting in it, chat, I will say very quickly. Some stuff will potentially be going down very shortly.
Popola, Yona's cough is getting worse.
Oh, that's not good.
Any chance you could give me some more medicine? Please?
The thing is, I actually just ran out. I hate to ask this, but can you get me some vapor moss?
You remember what I said earlier, chat, about some pretty substantial stuff happens when we were asked to get some moss, and I couldn't remember what it was called?
You'll find it growing near the southern gate.
Vapor moss, huh? I'll be right back.
Vapor demon moss. You want to see 2B? Well, she's not in this game, but I mean, you'll see some Kaine, who's wearing lingerie. So I think, you know, that's your reasoning. You might enjoy that. Tubi. I used to call her Tubi, like Tubee or BY. Toby. Not Toby. Toby. Toby, please. I realize I roll everywhere in this game. It's because it's slightly quicker. And it's probably really fucking annoying. I should stop doing it. But it's ever so slightly faster to do it. Can you pet dogs in this game? They killed a dog. The dev's not male, not this time. Good defense. Pastry of an unprompted dog kill moment. That was, yep. The not this time was maybe unnecessary. Emil?
Emil? What is it? What happened?
Hurry.
Emil!
Oh shit. You didn't do the quest with the dog still die. Well, presumably the dog died regardless of what we did.
He doesn't seem
Because
to
we
be sick.
just found it then.
I think it's just fatigue. I can't imagine how hard it must have been to run all this way without sight.
Are you alright, Emil?
I'm sorry, but every time that name pops up, I just see poop.
I can see it.
Poopala.
Hey, just take it easy, okay?
The air. It's vibrating. I can feel it behind my eyes.
That sounds rough.
So much pressure. Oh God, there's so many of them. Get out. Get out of the village. The shades are coming.
Huh?
Sounds like they're already here.
Come on, let's go.
No, Poopala? You okay?
What's going on?
What's happening? World Purification Commission report. That was old text. I don't know what it said, but that was past text.
It's not gonna hold!
Rip Town, yeah. In stark contrast to Legend of Dragoon pastry, we are now defending our lovely, peaceful village that we've been in for 20 hours. As opposed to it immediately being under attack. Where did they come in from? Is it the... Must have been that side. You never stood a goddamn chance. They didn't. Oh, it's Deviler.
The hell's going on?
Devolver Digital. Did he make concept art for an intact town? I don't know if that's actually true. They probably didn't.
No time. Get everyone into the library. Please.
I like her little Sailor Moon rod.
Yona's safe.
Don't worry. I'll grab her. Just don't get yourself killed, alright?
I won't. Now go, Devila. Hurry!
There she goes. Let's do
We have
this.
to stop them before they destroy the village.
Dispatch these smaller ones as fast as you can.
3, 4, go!
Shades! Shades in the village!
I'll kill every last one of you!
Physical defense plus 6%.
You whelps are hardly worthy of our steel.
MP recovery rate.
Bring everything you got!
Pathetic. Even in death, they disgust me.
Hurry! Hurry!
Get the wounded to the library!
Jesus. I think just punched in the entire wall. That's a big boy, chat. That's a big boy shade. That's a gonna destroy your town shade. That is. Well, shit.
God, what is that brute?
I don't know, but we gotta take it down.
Gebo.
The arms are vulnerable when it attacks.
Hit it with some magic while it's up there. Okay.
Find an opening for your
Pretty sure I hit the jump button, but okay.
Working on it.
Shit.
I need to get closer and make him attack.
I mean, I'm making him attack plenty, but problem is I've got lots of little bastards all over the place that I need to deal with as well. Broke one of them. Big fist! Just gonna yank that shit right off. And it became tentacles. Great.
That's not good.
Wasn't expecting that. Thought it would like punch him in the face. Yeah.
Our attacks are working.
We'll just have to keep hitting it until we find out. We can climb up from here.
Wait, where do you climb up? I forget. It's here. Nope, not there.
Climb as fast as you can.
It's here.
Climb as fast as you can.
Climb as fast as you climb as fast as.
Perhaps its interior is more vulnerable.
Oh shit! I think I broke it. Maybe I didn't. These two fuckers got inside.
Look where it's headed.
Like hell it is.
Inside his arm. Oh no, the water's there! Oh god! Where did I respawn? Try to jump right over.
Are you alright, lad?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You have lost health. You must be more careful.
Not much. Vice, I'm okay. Oh, if I do the... Ah, interesting. If I do a different spell, a different magical spell, it, like, disperses them all. At least it didn't restart the fight, yeah. That would have really sucked. They're pretty good about the checkpoints in this game, though.
This isn't working.
Why are you so loud?
What do we do?
What happened to the audio mix? Oh shit! Here she comes.
You guys having a good time? Huh?
Kaine!
Go on, call him an asshole. Or something.
Underestimate us at your own peril.
Why didn't she do that from the start? She wasn't here.
Keep hitting it. At some point, it's got to start working.
She waits outside the villages and stuff, so
Raise our morale.
she wasn't inside with her.
That's insane.
Either one works for me. Let's go!
It's heading toward the library.
No, that's where Yona is.
I ain't gonna get to the fucking library.
Almost there. Keep pushing.
You're gonna die today, shithog.
Shit hog!
Oh, come on. Real work.
Shit hog! I mean, I've done all the damage I can do.
Swing that thing.
I'm glad you noticed.
Can't do any more damage.
Really know how to put up a fight, Kaine.
Shoot it in the face!
Pushing it.
Stuff hates getting shot in the face.
You stubborn son of a bitch.
Oh, that's the doppelganger skill we haven't used yet. Does she kiss her mother with that mouth? Right. I think we skipped the phase because I took its health down so low early on. Oh god.
Oh no. Shades in the library. Yona!
No, I said it was gonna be a good anime, brother. Go! Oh Jesus, they're everywhere.
Emil!
Oh shit, Emil, nice!
Can't keep fighting like
That's
this.
perfect, because this thing's gonna fucking kill him in one hit.
There's no other choice. Otherwise, why did I even come here? Get out of here, Emil! No! I won't abandon these people now. You told me once that my eyes had value, and that I shouldn't be ashamed of them. You told me that even a life like mine had purpose. So I won't just sit around and let you fight while I stay behind.
Emil.
Just don't die on me.
I won't, Kaine. Let's take care of these shit hogs.
I like it.
Are you fucking listening in, or is that a word you know? Fucking shit hogs.
We can't let any more shades in here.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
Emil!
Is there no way to kill this infernal thing?
Oh no, Emil, no! How dare he? Oh, I'm gonna fuck this thing up real bad. It's gonna get fucking destroyed. Whoops.
Perhaps we could chase it to the basement and seal it there. Those walls are thick rock. I doubt even this beast could break them.
Works for me.
Great. I love basements.
Fucking stop hitting me, dude.
Do it! Knock it down the basement!
Not on hit, just broken. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it seems very useful. Double fist.
Give me the key!
Right!
No!
Dear God.
Yona!
Uh-oh, we done fucked up.
Is that the leader of these creatures?
Motherfucker got his own bitch book. Yeah, that's Grimoire Noir. That was the last ingredient for saving Yona from the Black Scroll.
Finally.
His voice is so good!
It's been a long time, Grimoire.
He looks like a monkey.
Who are you? What is this place?
I am Grimoire Noir. I am you.
What?
It looks like that emoji.
Do you not remember Grimoire Vice? We too serve a higher purpose.
Enough lies. Stay back.
Why do you try to suppress the memory? Do you fear hurting someone close to you?
Preposterous.
Your denial is preposterous. We are mere books created to serve the Shadow Lord. You have no right to forsake him.
The Shadow Lord?
Do you remember our ultimate goal?
Our ultimate goal?
White and black shall fuse to one and set free shades to the world.
Fuse? Us? No, I cannot. I will not. I will never!
Your chance encounter with this boy. Your collection of the sealed verses. It was all set in motion by the Shadow Lord himself.
No. Lies.
The time has come for us to create a new and perfect world.
There's something about this whole thing being delivered by two books that is just killing me. They slightly shake and look at the camera.
Become one.
Vice, you dumbass!
Yeah, you shithog.
Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us.
Kaine's really good, chat. She's a fucking great character.
Bitch.
We grimoires exist to create in this world a new and just paradise. We must unite. The world demands it.
Paradise.
Yes, and we are so close to
He sounds like
realizing it.
a Metal Gear Solid voice actor for sure. And I can't think of what one.
Who's there?
No, he sounds like Wesker. That's what he sounds like. He's like a kind of shitty Wesker.
I'll understand if you forget us.
Yeah.
But
Grimoire Vice.
promise, I won't forget you. I'll remember you, no matter what. I'll keep the memory of Grimoire Vice alive forever. And that's not all I'll do. You hear me? I'll chase you to the end of time, and I'll bring you back to us. So Vice, please. Please come back! Damn it, we need to stop him! If we don't do something, that black book will absorb Vice!
Can I get a Wesker? No, we have Wesker at home.
White. Black. White.
Yes, Chris. Yes, me, Wesker.
Yes, now we shall unite in common purpose.
Every time he says yes.
Then the world can finally bear witness to our true power.
Dainty internal bleeding anime disease. Yeah, I think Emil's got some problems. He got punched against that wall. I'm having a less than ideal time too.
We've got to.
For the last time, my name is Grimoire Weiss, and it is not to be abbreviated.
Weiss! Weiss!
Good to see you, Kaine. Although I don't think anyone has ever accused me of being a little bitch before. And you, we meet again.
Weiss, you okay?
I believe I could ask you the same question right now.
Impossible. We must unite. We must become as one.
I don't like you, and I want nothing to do with you. Besides, I have my companions.
You're back!
Of course, they're weak, and they whine when I leave.
Weiss!
It's almost too much trouble, but they are my friends. I shall fight by their side, now and forever.
Weiss, thanks.
LNG. Here we go. All of your magical powers have been taken away. Great.
Damn. And you. Our true memories are still there. How dare you ignore them?
Perhaps you should have scribbled them in my margins. Let us start by dispatching the nearby distractions. I can't use my magic. The fiend has stolen the sealed verses.
I'll get them back, Weiss.
It will take more than that to make us flinch. And you are the last one left, Noir.
Or address me by my proper name, fool!
Love this song. Yeah. Regain the Dark Blast. Wonderful. Got Dark Lance back. Dork Blast and Dork Lance. That's right. Dark Hand. Dark Phantasm. One that we did not use a lot of, actually. Finally, Dark Whirlwind. Which is the one I've been using. So that's good. Dark Gluttony, you know, we're just going to get them all back. I thought it was just going to give me a certain number of them, but apparently we did so much damage early on that we just fucking powered through that.
Good heavens, the roof is about to collapse. Here it comes! Stay back!
I can't run now. Damn. This library isn't gonna hold for long.
We must finish this quickly.
Oh boy.
No!
You will understand in time.
Yona! Get up!
No!
Give my sister back!
No matter how things unfold, it all returns to us. All of it.
Yona! Yona! Yona!
Are you okay?
Yona!
Is this blood?
The fight's over. And I think we lost.
We?
Sorry, guys. I think this is it. For me, too.
Kaine, no!
Oh, quit crying. Look, before I go, we need to take care of this guy. Emil,
Yeah?
I want you to... I want you to petrify me. You can use me to keep this thing locked away down there.
No! I can't!
Kaine! Stop!
He's right! It's suicide! You can't do it!
Your powers exist to protect others, right?
Kaine!
Just do it, Emil.
But...
If you don't, it's gonna break down this fucking door!
I don't know what to do!
Look at my options, chat. Look at these options. How you doing, Ludo? Welcome in. Petrify Kaine. Seal away the shade. Do nothing and be annihilated. Just casually do nothing and be annihilated. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's game over. Yeah, it's a fuck it. It was a short game. How you doing, Ludo, by the way? Welcome to the stream. I know you've been playing this. But, I mean, I already know this portion of the game anyway. This is not new to me. I can just choose to do nothing and she'll tell me no.
Kaine, no! You can't!
God damn it! We don't have a choice!
See? Booting the game up myself, chipping away at the final achievement itself, which involves 33 weapon max upgrades. Ah. I don't know if I'm going to go all achievement hunter on this thing, but I am planning on streaming all 5 of the endings. Gotta do it, chat. We don't have much option. You know it's serious when actual cutscene happens.
Kaine.
No more crying, okay? Grow strong. Never lose hope. Weiss.
Spare me the goodbye, hussy. I imagine it will take more than this to kill you.
Come on, dude, she's dying. Fucking Weiss, yeah. I love Weiss and Kaine together. That's so good. Well, they were so good, chat.
Wait for me, Yona. Wait for me, Kaine. I swear.
Why did the door petrify too? He never said that he couldn't petrify, like, non-living things. Inanimate things. So then she should have moved. It's a good point. I think the implication being that she was like a conduit by touching the door. National Weapons Laboratory. They go so quick. So chat, this is the shit that's going to go down I've been alluding to this whole time and didn't want to just outright say, but Anime Maelstrom has grown up, chat.
Don't let your guard down. I guess that was a tad obvious.
You may now use two-handed swords and spears. Weapon quick switching. What is the thrust attack on that is weird. Let's use best sword again. I actually really like the two-handed sword though. What is this one called? Kusanagi? Look at the damage on that thing. It's called Miss Everything, yeah. We've ascended. Adult anime. We've become adult anime, which I don't know if I appreciate that or not. Chop! Now you're just a shitty shade with no armor on. Also, Lynchy, I saw you say you can't wait to play this again. I tell you what, Lynchy, one thing that I immediately noticed while playing this, compared to when I first played it, even though I didn't complete it or anything, is the combat is obviously it's made by Platinum now, and out of everything in the remake that, you know, hasn't changed, that's the one thing that's massively changed, and it is drastically better.
Yet another poor victim.
damn it. When will this stop?
So yes, we are now older anime Maelstrom. That's happened. We have a Gebu now. It's pretty cool. We have one that was like physical up. Or not? I don't know. I guess we didn't. That's fine. Oh, right, because I was on magic. Okay, that's all weapons. Make sure this is good too. Right, there we go. So yeah, 5-year
You should get back.
time skip. Kaine, petrified. Yona, kidnapped. Village,
Goddamn shades are even attacking the village now.
decidedly less energetic.
And armored ones, no less. This village of yours seems to be changing for the worse.
It's all the Shadow Lord's fault. That one day changed everything.
5 long years.
It's been 5 years since they took my sister. I spent every waking moment searching for her, but all I found is heartache and despair. This world is winding down. Between the shades and the black scrawl, there won't be anyone left soon. My life now, and my purpose, is hunting shades. Someday I'll find a clue that will lead me to the Shadow Lord. I believe that. I have to.
Popola called for you, yes?
Yeah.
Well, chat, there you go. That's
a good deal of time with that.
the big... That's the big thing that was going to happen in today's stream. But we are now older, arguably wiser. We'll see. But the time skip has happened. We have become man, yes. Popola, do you want to talk? Glad I was back in time to catch the end of it. Hell yeah. So now that this has happened, chat, I can actually freely talk about why I kept bringing up the side quests and stuff. Basically, the way this game works with its multiple endings is that entire first half of the game that we played as young Maelstrom, unless we start a new save game, unless we completely start a new save file, we will never return there. Every time we go to start a new Game Plus cycle, we will start from here, as adult Maelstrom. Those first 50% of side quests, if you miss even one of them, they are gone forever. So that is the last time we will see young Maelstrom, anime Maelstrom, on stream. We are now adult for the remainder of my playthrough of this. So 5 endings. The endings are, more or less, follow the story through to completion. One of them is getting all of the weapons. I believe 2 of them are based on a choice at the end, which we will be save scumming. So that I can see both the endings on the same file. You can go back to like a previous save and reload it and get the ending. And then when you do that, when you do all that, there is a final ending, ending E, which is new to this remake, and apparently fills in some extra story that never got shown in the original. You did all the fishing quests. Well, actually, funnily enough, the fishing quests are one of the few that will actually persist. You can go back to Seafront and start the fishing quest from part 1, because it's going to continue on to part 10, I believe. I think there's like 10 parts of that fishing quest.
Look at you. I think you've grown even taller.
Save scumming is a must in NieR games if you want to see the endings and not start a new game every time yet. 8? Okay.
Yeah?
That's better than
It's hard for
10.
me to tell you.
Fucking those fishing quests, the first couple were rough. That one that required me to get, oh, what did it need? Is it blowfish? Or something where I kept catching salmon over and over again?
But you haven't changed a bit, Popola. What's your secret?
I see your flattery skills are improving as well.
No, it's true. You look the same as the day I first met you.
Okay, now you're just embarrassing me. Anyway, here. This is from Emil.
Hi, Maelstrom. Hey, it's me, Emil. Sorry I've been quiet for so long. Are you and Weiss getting along alright? Is he still using big words and making everyone feel dumb? I bet he is. Anyway, I recently stumbled across some records that might help us in curing Kaine's petrification. Do you mind coming here to take a look? Thanks. I'll be waiting.
Well, well. Perhaps the time has come to save Kaine.
I take it this means you'll be leaving the village.
Sorry. I know the shades have been rough lately.
It's okay. Go. Just be careful.
And just like that, we go from losing Kaine to time to save Kaine. I think that's fine. Devila and Poplar went back home and it made me lonely. Ran around singing songs loud as I could, and it got kind of weird and scary, so I stopped. I'm gonna have to start reading those again now, because they're different.
I decided a long time ago that Popola was too important and beautiful to worry about shades and the like. That's why I dedicated my life to protecting her.
Yeah?
She trusts me to keep the library secure. So maybe someday she'll trust me with, other things.
No! False hope is better than no hope at all, I suppose.
Don't do that. Don't growl. Don't make that noise. It's not a good noise. Kaine is life, says Lynchy. Kaine's pretty fucking great. So, here's the deal, chat. We're gonna have access to the remaining... if you look in the old side quest here, we're 50% complete. We're gonna have access to another 50% in this second half of the game. But because we can rotate... well, not rotate, sorry. Keep progressing through multiple New Game Plus cycles, we actually now don't have to do every side quest we come across immediately and make sure it's done. Side quests can be a bit more spread out, if I feel like it, across the different playthroughs we're going to do here. If I wanted to do all of them at once in this first one, I can, and then not have to do any more in the subsequent run-throughs, which means they'll be a lot quicker. Or I could do some here and there. There's options now, which is nice. Like this guy's got one.
Oh man, I'm in a heap of trouble now.
What's the problem?
Well, I was distracted while I was cooking and sort of started a fire. Now I have to repair the kitchen and all my equipment. I can't make the repairs without a bunch of parts, but the only place you can find that much scrap is in the junk heap.
Yeah, that's bad news, all right. Want me to go for you?
You sure? You'll have to bring a whole bunch of robots and take it from them, so it ain't exactly safe.
Sure.
All the more reason to entrust the task to us.
This won't be our first time in the junk heap. Just let us know what you need.
Thanks. I really appreciate this. I need 1 memory alloy, 10 titanium alloys, and 10 broken motors. Got all that?
Wow, that's a lot. But okay, we'll be back in a while.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Being serious, it just hit me. Monday I'm gonna get a surprise on MGS5. You're gonna rid the world of nuclear weapons. Is that what you're gonna do? Yeah, everyone's got fucking side quests now.
Hey, you haven't seen any thieves around, have you? Bunch of sticky-fingered bastards keep taking my merchandise.
No, first I've heard of it.
They don't take a lot, but when they strike, it's always food. And in some ways, that's our most precious commodity.
Maybe I can help.
Well, I'd certainly appreciate it.
Do you have a plan? Or are we going to walk up to every person we see and shake them until stolen vegetables fall from their pockets?
Let's try asking around the village. Thieves in the village. Can't believe it.
One could call it a sign of the times. Rare
This lady saw a mutton.
Another hunter has gone missing.
No. My children are fucking mad for mutton.
We've been dealing with a wave of robberies lately. Better keep a close eye on your purse.
This is the ask the people in the village.
Just the person I wanted to see. Do you have a moment?
What's up?
Our water wheel is on its last legs. I'd like to shore it up, but the job is a little beyond my skill set.
This is a wise thought on your part. That wheel is a machine of not insignificant age. Better to repair it now than wait until it fails completely.
I suppose we'd all be in trouble if it broke. So what do we need?
Replacing the axle and the paddleboards should suffice for now. I believe the strange thing store in Facade should have everything we need.
Okay.
All right. We'll head there when we have a minute.
These quests are sending me far and wide.
And while you're gone, I'll track down someone to do the actual repair work.
They generally more or less go everywhere and do everything.
I hear it's two thieves working as a team.
Okay, getting thief information.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
Oh boy.
Got a job from Seafront if you aren't too busy. It's a guy. Looking for something? Look, just go ask him, alright? I wrote down the client's location on your map.
Alright. Thank you, Devolver Digital. Oh, weapon shop. Oh no, it's further down here, is it? Let's talk to this guy first. Not you.
Yeah. I'm gonna find a lead on Yona today.
This guy.
A robbery? Come to think of it.
This old man's like, let me pass, please.
I did catch a glimpse of a
I really don't want to go around.
Suspiciously through the shadows.
Such a pain in the ass.
Involved?
Judging by what we found, we're dealing with two
I guess I'll wait.
Most likely a couple of kids.
Remember the pair of brothers that loiter near the water wheel? I fear they may be hiding something from us.
Let's go have us a little chat.
Okay.
Welcome. We've got some new weapons in stock.
I should fucking hope so. The Axe of Beheading and Sunrise. These are some strong-looking weapons, actually. Very strong-looking weapons. Sunrise. Is that a spear? Like a polearm? I'll take both of those. So...
Blacksmiths always do well in times like these. Supply and demand, I suppose.
As I was saying briefly earlier, chat, by the way,
Times being what they are, every resource is important.
one of the
I think
endings
of how wasteful we used to be.
will require me to get every weapon. So I will be doing that. We are 39% currently, which is not bad. I think the ones that show on here are like ones that we have access to, maybe? Like this might be in a shop somewhere. Don't go AFK, the old man might die of old age. Yeah, the real-time old man death physics. What I was referring to, Mel, it was the birthday surprise for Metal Gear Solid. Ah, I didn't know they did a birthday thing. Guess that makes sense. Why wouldn't they? Well, that felt like I should have made that, but okay. Invisible wall. We need to come out the shop anyway. It's just a slower way of doing it.
Everything in working.
Let's have a look. So we have Faith, Blade of Treachery, yeah. That's all 100 stuff. We have Sunrise now, which is moderate weight one, but it's very strong. And the Axe of Beheading.
Yeah, Vice. I'm good.
This fucking thing.
Is diminished. Do be more
I
careful
actually
next
don't know
time.
what the heavy light stuff does, if I'm being honest. But it seems like everything that is heavy, like, does more damage. Because these don't. But if I change to this, it doesn't feel any faster, really. It's about the same speed. Which is why I'm not really sure. Like, this is a light spear. Right? And this is a heavy spear. So I don't know. Near the water wheel, they said? There they are. Little shitheads. As you do. That's why they ask you for it at the start of the game. I guess it makes sense. I just don't think I've ever played on my birthday on Metal Gear Solid 5, specifically.
Are you two the ones behind the recent robberies?
You must already know if you're asking like that.
What are you doing, you shit?
Your tone betrays your guilt. Confess. Confess now, lest the rage of Grimoire Vice fall upon you.
Okay, we did it. My brother...
Confess! Scared the shit out of me when it happened last week. Jordan got to watch my reaction, lost her shit.
Why?
Very nice.
Because Dad told us to.
Your own father demanded that you steal.
Wait, hang on a second.
Real piece of work.
Being serious,
Where
it
is
hit
he
me
now?
that Monday I'm gonna get a surprise on MGS. Scared me to share me when it happened last week. Jordan got to watch my reaction. Last year, okay, right. I was about to say, I was like, what? How many birthdays you having?
Probably in the tavern. That's where he spends all his time.
Got it.
Time, Snake? You can't die here, Snake. That's a time paradox.
Hey, you have a pair of sons?
Huh?
Huh?
What's it to you, huh? Why you gotta ask me all these questions?
You're forcing your own kids to commit crimes?
Crimes? No, it's not like that. I just told him to go find some food for the family. Now shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
You wanna shut my mouth for me, boy?
Meddlers.
I don't think that'll go so well for you.
Our time is wasted on this drunken scoundrel.
What a sad excuse.
Move your head.
How shall we explain this to the client?
We'll tell him the truth. Then we'll figure out what to do with the kids.
Just punch that guy in the face.
Did you find the culprit?
Yeah, but it's complicated.
A pair of children driven to steal by an abusive father? Well, I certainly didn't expect this.
They shouldn't have stolen from you, but I don't think they're entirely at fault here.
Agreed. I'll talk to the other shopkeepers and make sure they understand.
Thanks. Oh, and I also think we should get them away from their father.
Not sure who could take them. Folks are barely getting by as it is. But let me spread the word and see what we can figure out. Ah, yes, your fee. Well, us shop owners passed the hat and came up with this. I hope it's enough.
Thank you.
Using children as tools of thievery.
Beefer, welcome in.
Unthinkable.
How you doing? Yeah, not
This
bad. How
happened
you
in our
doing, my friend?
village. Things are more desperate than I knew.
If we hope to restore the lives of the villagers, we must cull as many shades as we can.
Yeah.
Alright, that's another quest in the hat. Look at this, chat. 52%. Oh my god! The number. It's going back up again. I like it when the number goes up. Quested ahead. Alright, so. Cat up there. Look. Just chilling. I think that's probably a good point as any to finish up for the night. We're gonna do side quests sort of as and when we come by them. If they seem like they're a little bit like involved and I want to do story and stuff, I can choose to do that now. I'm quite happy about the fact that we've gotten where we've gotten, because now it feels like I have a little bit more freedom in the way that I play the game, which is good. That first bit, there is a little bit of like pressure on me to make sure I actually pick everything up and do it before the first cycle is over. But yeah, now that we're done with that and that's less of an issue, we've got some stuff to look forward to. I'm very much looking forward to it. A lot better than I was. Long story. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing better. How far in game are you? Just started. I'll try to say with no real spoilers, but I would say we're, in terms of like the first,
I feel confident. Of course she...
In terms of the first, like, what do you call it? Ending of this game, because there are multiple endings. We are pretty much at the halfway point. Maybe a little bit less in terms of content to do, but I would say we're mostly at the halfway point now. We're going to save there. I know you just turned up, Beefer, but sadly that is going to be where I finish up for the night, because that was a pretty big, substantial stream. I'm happy with the progress we made, and we're going to be doing more of this, obviously, next week. I will say very quickly, my next stream will not be until Monday, where we'll be continuing the adventures of Slambert in Legend of Dragoon, so if you want to come and join me for that, you can. I get the Sunday off this week. I believe it's Pastry and Lynchy and Orphathy doing a pirate Sunday. I'm going to actually try and use this time to do some fucking stuff I need to do that I've been not doing. Ahoydy. Yeah. Your boy Slambert, that's right. But yes, NieR, if you're here for NieR, obviously that will be next week, next Saturday, 7 PM UK time. You can come and join me for that, where we're going to continue on with this story. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along.